The family of a woman shot by an off-duty police officer are demanding accountability after last week's Stevenson Expressway shooting. WGN's Alyssa Donovan is in Des Plaines with the story.
The Little Village Community Council gathered here today to demand transparency by Illinois State Police as they investigate the shooting that happened on the Stevenson Expressway. The council was also here in support of the woman who was shot. Her family filing a lawsuit today against the city of Chicago and the police officer involved.
Lizbeth is a 24-year-old single mother. She has two children, ages 1 and 3.
24-year-old Lizbeth Urbina was shot by an off-duty Chicago police officer last Thursday during an incident on the Stevenson Expressway. Today, her family and community members gathered at Illinois State Police headquarters on her behalf.
As we speak, Lizbeth is in the ICU at Northwestern Medicine. She's fighting for her life as a result of being unjustifiably shot by a Chicago police officer.
A lawsuit filed against the city of Chicago and the officer involved in the shooting alleges the off-duty police officer pulled up behind Urbina at a stoplight near an on-ramp to the Stevenson Expressway. When the light turned green and Urbina did not immediately accelerate, the officer honked his horn.
This then led to some back and forth interactions between the two vehicles, and this bled on to I-55.
According to the lawsuit and state police, the vehicles were next to each other on the highway when Urbina's passenger, 22-year-old David Abarca, pointed a green laser into the officer's vehicle. This led to the shooting. The officer told investigators that he fired the first shot.
Rather than de-escalate the situation in the first place by slowing down, by pulling over, by exiting, by calling 911, he had a whole host of things he could have done to de-escalate the situation, and instead he escalated it. And the result is a young woman who's in the ICU right now fighting for her life.
Illinois State Police say Urbina's passenger, Abarca, had a handgun that was illegally converted into a fully automatic weapon. He's facing multiple charges. The officer involved remains on active duty. His actions now under investigation by COPA, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability. Family members and the Community Council of Little Village, the neighborhood Urbina works in, feel there's much more to this story.
All we want to know is the truth. What really happened?
The council is trying to put pressure on police to be transparent during this investigation. Both the council and Urbina's lawyer have filed FOIA requests to release all video and audio related to the incident.
We're here as a family, as a community, to support Ms. Urbina, to make sure that she gets justice and make sure that the truth comes out.
Urbina remains in the hospital tonight. She is unable to speak and unable to share her side of the story. So right now, everything in this lawsuit comes from what the officer told investigators. Reporting in Des Plaines, Alyssa Donovan, WGN News.